All right. Let's take a look at Marcy next. Marcy's strength is not that great, but it's not bad either. She's kind of a well-rounded character. Her resistance is a little on the low side. Her accuracy is good, pretty damn good actually, and her agility is awesome at 17, so she can dodge quite a bit. Her magic is on the higher side, higher than Rudel's if you remember, and she was purely built as a mage, so Marcy, pretty damn nice to have in your party. Blue element people tend to be good mages, at least from what I have seen so far. I never really paired the two together, but seems to work out so far. Her magic resistance is still a little low though, at 15. She's got a stamina recovery of 11, so she is also a little faster than everybody else. She is the diva of the 4 divas. Yes, she is. She's 9 years old, female. She's from the Xenon mainland. She's 4'9" and 84 pounds, which makes her smallish. And she is also left-handed, even though her shield's on her left hand. Am I missing things? She attacked with her right, didn't she? Not that it's that important. In terms of equipment, she uses a glove as well, and her attack is kind of low, but we can buff that, you know. A little on the low side, but not too bad. In terms of her techs, I believe we've already seen both of them. We've seen Catch Cradle, definitely. Pierce the enemy with your secret strings. That sounds weird, but it does hit a single foe, and it's blue. And I'm gonna stop thinking about that one. And then we have String Phone. Send a cold signal down your secret string line. It hits all foes, and I remember doing that. It never worked for me though, where you attach the string to the cans. That's what they're talking about there, the String Phone. Then again, we never held it taut, which you probably need to do. Either way, that is Marcy. We have a couple more to go over, so let's go over them. Then there is Fargo, and we've seen everybody else, haven't we? Let's look at Grobik again, in case we haven't already, because I honestly don't remember at this point. So let's take a closer look at them. We'll start with Fargo. Fargo has quite good strength, almost already up to Lynx, and that is not easy to do. His resistance is also quite nice, not as good as everybody else in the party right now, but 27's nothing to shake your head at. His accuracy's low, his agility is also abysmal at 2. His magic is not that great, so as soon as I said blue element people have good magic, somebody comes along to prove me wrong. It's at 17, so it's not terrible, but it's more than you would expect from Fargo, definitely. His magic resistance is low at 13 as well. He has a stamina recovery of 10, so it's just average. He is the pirate captain. He is 40 years old and male. Nobody knows where he's from, but he's 6 foot nothing, 163 pounds. His build is macho, which I didn't think was a physical build, but what do I know? And he is right-handed. You can see his sword there. Let's take a closer look at it. We have a silver sword and mithril mail. I also have a spare silver sword in case anybody wanted it, but nobody seems to at this point. Let's take a look at his techs. We do have pillage, plunder opponent's treasure. So we finally have somebody in our party that can steal again. Oh, it's been a long, long time since we've been able to steal. It's about time. And then we have cannonballs. Call for support fire from the SS Invincible. It does hit all foes, and it does hit everybody. I said that twice, didn't I? But it is blue because he is an 8-colored blue. And I do remember going over Grobik now, so we will not do that again. But we still need to show Grobik off in battle. So I am going to switch the party around again. We're going to go into several fights in Fossil Valley so that we can show off all of our new party members, Grobik included. I'll meet you back when we are done with that. First up, we have General Viper and his very awesome looking sword. He's going to use it against some Shadow Cats here. It looks like an anchor, but I love how it looks. I don't think... Oh, he just smacked somebody with, like, the butt end of it, kind of. As you can see, he does quite a bit of damage. I have not equipped him at all, in case you were wondering. Let's start with the Air Force. Make huge blades of thin air and hurl them at your foes. $200 damage apiece. That is not bad. Not bad at all. We will defend until Viper can get more turns. And oh, we have not seen this before. $57 damage. Wow. That's quite a bit. That is quite a bit. All right, you need to defend as well. Everybody needs to defend here. And Lynx does need to get at least one little pot shot off. Thank you. That will be all that I need from you. General Viper, you are up. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Am I going to be able to do it? Just one more one. Damn it. I didn't want to kill him just yet. That sword does look awesome to me. Like I said, I have no idea if it'd be effective at all, but there is something. And we do get the small little mini level up for Viper. We have a little bit of strength and resistance for him. Rudel gets a little bit of magic resistance. And we are good to go. Oh, hooray, I got fur. I'll meet you in the next battle where we can show off General Viper's other tech. General Viper, you are up again. Just a single 2-ton shaman here. So you should be able to handle this. He's already leaning over. But it is time for G-Force. Utilize gravity's pull to swing sword harder. $200 damage. Once again, not equipped with anything, so that is significant. Up next, we do have Rudel. It'll probably not take as long because she doesn't have any damaging techs, but we'll see her in battle. Rudel, you are up. You're up against a few things here. We're up against some Drongos and a Dodo. Try to take out one of the Drongos. They are the weaker of the two, after all. Let's see. Oh, well, that is very weak indeed. Just go for the level 3 right now. It does hit everybody when it hits. So we did get to show that off at least a little bit. We still have Snake Eyes. Use the power of White Cobra to heal your party. Not that we need it, but we can go for it nonetheless. $150. I've healed for better, but I will take it. Let's just go ahead and poke something so that Lynx can heal everybody at the end of this. Not that he apparently needs to right now. Go ahead and defend. You too. Okay, Dodo is not what it used to be at all. Just keep defending. Keep defending. And everybody will get back up to 7 eventually. Drongo's going in for a big attack, and it doesn't seem to matter. Rudel, you are up again. Go for the other Drongo. What am I going to do when they're that easy sometimes? Just go for a 1 and a 2 and a 2. We have seen that it can hit everybody if it lands. That's all that I really care about. All right, Rudel. You're not playing nice today, are you? Not playing nice at all. All right, you still get your turn despite your best efforts. Use the power of White Cobra for protection against a single ally. Sure, use it on Lynx. Why not? And his magic defense has temporarily increased. So once again, not my favorite person to use, Rudel. She sounds like she could be a great mage, but in this game, I don't necessarily need that many mages. Yeah, go ahead and finish him off, Lynx. She could be a great white mage in particular, but Lynx is also a hell of a white mage. You know what I mean? He can heal everybody no problem at the end of this. So what's the point of having a pure white mage? I don't know. I think anybody can be one. All right, time to switch the party up. I'll meet you back in here with new people. including a yeller. First up, we have Zoa. Zoa is ready to go, but he's always ready to go. He hits quite hard. 85. Not too bad, but we have seen better, right? Norris does a hell of a lot better. I will say that. We get to see the shadow again. Yeah, it doesn't do any damage to Lynx. Lynx is still the only one that's properly equipped. He is the only one. First, we're gonna go for a Geronimo. Fly like a helicopter to make a spinning dive. Oh, you know you want to see that one. $181 though is not that great when you really come down to it. It's not as good as it could be. You know what? You're still fine. You're still fine. Just go for a couple of those. There we go. Let's go for Dragon Rider. Jump from your steed to do an elbow crush dive. Let's get that dragon out. Oh, and he comes in with an elbow from the sky. It helps a bit, but doesn't kill the guy. So Lynx, you're gonna have to come in and finish it. We'll come back to Marcy in a different battle because we will not get a chance to show her off there at all. So that's Zoa. Sure, he might talk a big game, but when you really come down to it, he's not as good as you would hope, at least in my experience. And we get quite a few stat gains here. So Zoa got strength, resistance, and magic resistance. Marcy gets strength, resistance, agility, and magic. Like, she needed more agility. And she's becoming quite the mage. Quite the mage. And we got a trap element. Okay. Mothership trap element. We might go over those at some point. But for the time being, we need to show off Marcy. Marcy, let's see what you can do against some Teuton shamans here. Now, they said she was left-handed. She's in a right-handed pose here. Yeah, she totally slaps with her right. Okay, that one was with her left, but it was a backhand. Wow. Granted, she is strong against these people, but that is kind of ridiculous. Let's just show off Cat's Cradle first. Pierce the enemy with your secret strings. Go for it, Marcy! $169, not really that strong, I would say. Not as good as I would like. Especially considering that they are weak to her. Come on, Zoa, tank it! No, he couldn't tank it. Lynx, just do a little poke, please. Just do a little poke, please. Thank you, Lynx. Shouldn't have to ask you twice. You know the deal around here. Right, and a 2. All right, he's still kicking. Let's go for the string phone. Send a cold signal down your secret string line. Remember, this would hit everybody, but there's only the one left. $256. That's a better number, I would say, but still a little on the low side considering that it was weak to that element. But I will take what I can get. More HP gains for the people that have not been in the party. Well, at least for Zoa. And I'll just go ahead and heal. Time to bring 2 new people into the party. Even though I do think now that I showed off Grobik, I want to show him off some more. I just love Grobik. Well, maybe not right now, but I